Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Theo Edwards, Wolverhampton Wanderers reporter. Joe, Everton 3, Wolves 2. 2 goals away from home. You think that you're going to get at least a point, if not all 3, and that was not to be.
It wasn't to be, and it didn't really deserve to be today, because this is, without making no bounds about it, I think this is one of the worst displays defensively under Nuno, to be honest. Just mistakes galore, pulled all over the shop at the back, and didn't deserve a point. Of course, got 2 levellers. It was a madcap first 12 minutes. 3 goals, 2 for Everton, 1 for Wolves. But just defensive errors were the big talking points, and they plagued Wolves all afternoon. And you got Willy Bolly getting sent off at the end, which just compounded a bad day at the office.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bad day. Look, Nuno made a lot of changes and went attacking down the flanks, and look, they've conceded 3 goals. Yeah,
with the benefit of hindsight, I don't think he would have picked Ruben Vinagre, because he had a bit of a shocker today. Just leaving Wolves exposed at the back when he was going on his forays forward. Fair enough, you want to see that attacking intent from him, but if he loses the ball, he was often the furthest player up the pitch.
Yeah.
And Bolly picks up his first booking because of a run that Vinagra's gone on and ends up with him losing the ball. And then Bolly, the second booking's his fault, but Vinagra's kind of played a part in him getting sent off as well. So really disappointing day. I mean, on the positive side, Raul Jimenez, despite getting kicked in the face and hardly having any service all afternoon, still got himself on the score sheet.
I mean, it's fine. It's just frustrating. I mean, very unlike Wolves as well to get back in the game twice. I mean, the first goal was a bit of a nightmare. Connor Cody and Patricio obviously having that mix-up. Whose fault was it really? Do you feel that maybe Cody should just cleared his lines? Yeah,
I think Cody. You look at them both to blame. I think neither of them are faultless, but I think Cody just looked like he's kind of called on Patricio to come out. Patricio's a bit hesitant, and then as the centre half, you've got to be clearing it. Then you've got to kind of take the onus as skipper, as the centre half. Right, I'm going to clear my lines, and neither of them cleared it. Richarlison's still got to finish it. Did it well, but I think bad day at the office for a lot of players. And you're looking at Jimenez. Cutrone wasn't too bad on his full debut.
Do you feel the samey, Cutrone and Jimenez, and maybe obviously Jota on the bench, he's shattered, to be fair, and so he needed the rest. But do you feel that maybe it's a Jota and Cutrone, or a Jota and Jimenez are the ideal two, or is it too early to say?
Maybe too early to say. I think one thing that has come out of today, a bit more so, is the gap between midfield and attack, which is a little bit of a worry. I know a lot of fans were saying we should have signed an attack-minded midfielder in the summer, and this performance today has certainly added to that argument. Moutinho didn't start today, of course. He's more of an attack-minded player, but even with him in the side over the past few weeks, I think there has been an element of Jota and Jimenez having to hold the ball up quite, a lot, and waiting for people to come and support them, and waiting a bit too long, to be honest. So there's a few things to work on over the international break.
But getting back into the game twice and then conceding so quickly afterwards is really annoying. I mean, we'll go to Everton's third now, because Willy Bolly, I don't know how he's got beaten there by a 5'10" Richarlison.
Yeah, it was so
very unlike him.
It was so uncharacteristic of Bolly his whole afternoon, really. The sending off just summed it up, because he's so often the calming presence in the back line, the cool head, Mr. Cool, and he just loses his head in the 94th minute. It's only a minute left. Just don't make the challenge. But he gets himself sent off. He gets out-jumped for what proves to be the winner. Yeah, Bolly, probably the worst of the lot on the day, but not many come out with this with much credit, to be honest.
Yeah, look, Nuno obviously referenced the Thursday-Sunday situation, and that they've got international break now, albeit quite a few of them will be going all over the world. He also said about Matt Doherty, who wasn't in the squad today, that he's going to have a small operation.
A small operation. Of course, he's had a knee injury, and when asked about it in the post-match press conference, it seemed like he was saying that he was going to have surgery on the injury, but apparently, according to people at the club, it's something different, like a non-football related issue. So we'll see how that shakes up, but either way, I'm thinking it won't be a lengthy layoff for Doherty. Traore, I didn't think did too badly today.
Nice assist for the first.
Yeah, pulled out of position. I think you could blame him a little bit for the second, but yeah, Doherty didn't play a part today, but hopefully it won't be too long, maybe a few weeks.
No, and they've got Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea struggling as well themselves. A lot of people expect them to win that game. Won't be as easy as that. Chelsea still got some good players, and of course, without Bolly, whether Saiss comes into the side and defensively, or you bring in Vallejo, it's a difficult one. It's just frustrating, really. Like you say, you just want to leave it all on the pitch today, take the loss, but now you're going to have to change it around a little bit more.
Well, if they defend anything like they did today, they'll lose. That's the bottom line of it, and that's the big thing going into the international break, because Nuno, for all the attacking flair we've seen over Nuno's reign, it's always been that solid base, the organisation that Nuno insists is the reason behind Wolves' success. But that went out the window this afternoon. So it's about getting that back, and the Europa League does pose some problems, pose some questions. I don't think it's necessarily a physical issue. I think these players are as fit as they can be. I don't think they look particularly tired today. I just think it's more of a mental thing. I don't think they're having the time on the training pitch to do what they want to do, the preparation that they want to carry out before facing teams like Everton, who, to their credit, were a good team. They deserve the win. So that's one to adjust to over time, and hopefully Wolves do come up with the answers and get that first win under the belt, because it could be a lot worse. We're in Europa League, that's fantastic, and it's only one defeat from 4, but there's now wins, and wins are what get you success, or it's what get you places. So after the international break, get that one under the belt soon, hopefully.
Everton 3, Wolves 2. You can go home. For all the reaction, make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.